Ta-da! Good morning. This is Tuesday morning. I'm Bettina Pfannkuch from the Art of Balance Yoga and Massage. And I'm just filming a little sequence for you. I had so many requests and then little bits and little questions, and I thought I'll have to answer them. I'll make a video. I do have to say, I love teaching to a class. We're in this COVID pandemic. It's end of April, and I've been running live classes for the last 5 weeks since the end of March. And I love bringing people together, teaching to a group. It's my strength, it's my flow, it excites me, it motivates me. So just teaching to a camera is not so exciting, but I have you as a group in mind. So hope you're well. This is just a little snippet of what we sometimes do in class, what answers the question of, core strength, warming up, a few little flowy bits, drills, whatever you want to call it, and we make it yogic, of course. So without further adu, you can do this on its own. You can make it yogic, or you can incorporate it into your yoga practice. Or maybe, you do a few sun salutations before you, and you do this, and then you do your pranayama and your shavasana. So let's have a little feel. We're going to come into our dolphin position here, holding upper arms. Yeah, so measuring your biceps, swivel open on your elbow joints and interlace right down into the webbing. Knees underneath the hips, tuck the toes and lifting up. So dolphin for strength. Yeah, let your head hang, beautiful inversion. Bring the chest a little closer to the thighs. And then the idea is to learn and to teach to bring the wrists down and the forearms down, and everything else stays uplifted. So coming into this swiveling idea, like the dolphin, letting the head hang, chest closer to the thighs, and then pivoting onto the toes and shifting forward. So like the wave that a dolphin makes when it's playful in the water. Nice. Belly lifted, pushing into the forearms, pushing into the wrists. And this is a slow motion. This is full leg engagement, full belly engagement, no hardening, full pushing down, lifting the chest up. Nice and slow. Ujjayi breath. You do that twice, you do it 5 times, you do it 10 times. Make it suit you. The story of your breath tells you whether you need to come out, whether you need to stay still, whether you need to modify. You can do this on your knees. Good. Not as strong, of course not. But still, we're lifting from here. So your belly is engaged. Bandha, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. If you want to be playful and balanced, you change the way you interlace your fingers. Do it again. Now, for the sake of this video, we're going to do a similar idea with our Sphinx. So alignment only is important. Wrists, shoulders. Open up. So this is grounding down. Hands, forearms. Yeah, I could show you front on. Tuck your toes, and we maneuver ourselves into a low plank. See how you're parallel towards the floor. And then the same idea, you shift forward onto your toes, but you don't sink down. You lift out, forward onto the toes, back onto the full ball of the foot. Yeah. Hopefully the body stays parallel, thighs engaged, tailbone tucked under. You see I'm excessively squeezing my buttocks and my thighs. You can see. Nice. Beautiful. Rest as you need to. Maybe I need to take this off so you can really see what's going on. All righty. And I'm not going to cut this out. Who's got the time? It's just real. Okay, so let's do that again. Beautiful. Yeah. So none of this buttocks sticking up, especially as we go back. This is a plank. This is tailbone tucked under. Here is solid. This is your high plank. This is your chaturanga. This is strength. And we keep it playful with the breath. Yeah, good. So no dipping in here, lifting up. You can stay still. This pushes down. Everything else lifts up. You can be fancy, do one-legged stuff, this and that. But for the sake of this here, this is what we do. You can bring the knees down, forwards, back a little. Let's come back. Let's have a little snoozle in your child's pose. Yeah, any which way you like. Good. So you do this slow. You listen to the breath. Yeah. The breath, the softness, ujjayi breath gives you that yin element in quite a strong yang position. What else was I going to show? What else did we do? Yeah, those two key elements here from today's class. But I also want you to feel that what can we do in that sense of warming up? It was a freezing cold Tuesday morning this morning, 6 degrees, Helen said. So, downward facing dog. We're bending the knees, we're crouching down. Yeah, so we know this from our salutations as we jump forward. Jump forward, but jump to the outside edges of your hands. And then we jump back. Beautiful. And then we jump forward. We draw in from the belly. We jump to the outside edge. You know, this could be your preparation for Puja Pidasana. This could simply be preparation for squatting, lifting the chest, dropping down, coming back, downward facing dog, coming forward, bending. That's your exhale. That's your inhale. Exhale. Don't fall out as I did, but you can if you wanted to. Beautiful. Landing lightly. Coming back down. And then we pause, and we pause in this beautiful squat. I'll show you front on. Yes. Nice. And the heart rate lifts, and the endorphins come out, and it all feels so good. And so you can make this in the yin and the yang. Yeah, this is yang-like, and what we've done before is slow, precise, strength building. This is cardiovascular building. Okay? All right, again, I'll show you front on. We'll do another round. I'll do it with you. Okay. Inhale, tippy toes, bend the knees, jumping forward. Look up. Coming back down. Now we're landing lightly. We're taking the impact with our core, with our belly. We're coming back. A lightness. Good. You can do this in stages. Coming forward, staying. Yeah, I need a haircut. COVID haircut, shocking. Beautiful. The other idea, downward facing dog. And then we come forward and we step the foot, start on the right leg, stepping the right foot to the outside of the right. And we're sinking the hips down, lifting the chest. We're pushing back. Down dog. Inhale here in down dog. Exhale, other side. Lightness. Stepping back. Good. Stepping forward. Lightness. Good. So the legs have got you, the core has got you. This isn't so much as sinking into the shoulders. Lifting. You can do this fast, you can do this slow, you can add on to it. Up, behind, overhead. Coming back. Landing lightly, no elephant landing. Up, behind. Graceful and yet strong. Beautiful. Coming up, behind. Twisting, down dog. Beautiful. Landing lightly. Let this be graceful. Let this be drishti, your gazing point, up to the fingertips. And then you know where you're gazing in your downward facing dog. Belly, mula bandha, uddiyana bandha, the breath, the drishti, and the belly. And then we may stay. Maybe if it's too strong, bring your back knee down. Reaching up, reaching back, or reaching back behind. More of a twist, you choose. Yeah, stepping back. And see, before we know it, it's half an hour later. Yeah, beautiful. Staying or bringing the knee down. Good. Any fancy bits? Of course, this isn't supposed to be a class. Nice. Well done. Good. And then the other idea, or you could have your rest, see, you could have your rest in your Uttanasana. Yeah, if you've done the jumping into the Bhuja Pidasana idea, if you don't want to rest in your squat, you can rest in your Uttanasana. Beautiful. The other idea, and I can't assume everyone has got a wall, so just pretend we have a wall. We come into our little, what do you call them? Dolphin kicks? Donkey kicks, not dolphin kicks. Good. But let's make it the aim of bringing the knees into the armpit area and the hips over the shoulders. Yeah. So rather than lifting up, well, it is a lifting up with the upper body. The knees come into the armpits, so a bit of a preparation for your Bakasana, just a bit of strength building and heat building. I know it looks funny, but let's get just used to it. Okay. If you have a wall, what you could do is pretend this is your wall space. Am I still in the window here? You could, and I love these reverse bunny hops. I haven't pre-practiced this, so see how we go. So let's make this a wall behind you, and then you lift up, you come into your bunny hops, and you just push against the wall. I'm too scared. No, it's good. Good. Knees together, ankles together if you can. Core strength, and just push and tap your wall with your toes. Beautifully confidence building with hips and shoulders in one line. And of course, it warms you up. Because maybe you go, oh, I don't want to do a downward facing dog and a salutation. Beautiful. Good. Airborne. Good. And then you stay. Where do you stay? In your high toe stand. Knees together, ankles together. Beautiful. Come into a little balance. Oh, you can see. Oh, you can hear. Is this puff and puff? Beautiful. So I hope that made sense. There was that sense of core strength, that sense of, shifting. The surface becomes uneven when we shift. A little bit of, cardiovascular fitness here without doing a full class, a full vinyasa flow class. Nice. Of course, if this is too strong for your ankles and your toes, bringing the knees down. Yeah, let's open. See, and before we know it, we follow into a class. Don't get me going. Oh, nice. Opening the tops of the feet. All right. Headstand. No. Stop it here. All right, beautiful. So flow into the rest of the class or flow into your Shavasana. Few inversions if you want to have a complete class, few back bends. And throw those requests at me. I will have you in mind and you as a group, not just a camera. Join us live. Be happy. Find your inner peace, your inner contentment. Thank you for joining me on this Tuesday morning. Of course, it could be any other time where you are. Hope you find the sunshine outside and, of course, inside. Namaste. And thank you for joining me. I hope this was useful, and I hope you keep connected to your inner peace. Bye for now. Don't forget Shavasana. Ta-da! Fairy twinkles. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Ciao!